Yes, sir. People, my name is DJ Parker Rich. I welcome you to Insemo Ghana YouTube channel. And today we are having a wonderful time with one of the greatest historian when it comes to music. This guy understands music. He knows every bit in. He's a well-experienced DJ. He's been in the industry for a very long time. I mean, if you are in the music industry and you do not know this guy, then I guess you are some green Johnny JJCB, Johnny Bia Manawa Badentins. But today we have our brother, Mr. Ashman, aka the CEO of Native Television. Yes, so if you don't know about Native Television, what they do is that they interview a lot of legends, people in the music industry. He has a lot of facts, so mostly he deals with the legends and all that. So you can check them out on YouTube, Native Television. Subscribe to the channel and enjoy some great content from there. But today, we are here to talk about the success of Black Sherif. Is it just luck or it is hard work? Mr. Ashman, is it luck or is it hard work?
Oh, it's hard work.
I see.
It's hard work because say Black Sherif. Before, make I greet your viewers and your listeners wherever they are. But back to the discussion. Black Sherif issue is about hard work.
Yeah.
Because we heard about Black Sherif like 2 years ago, if I'm right.
You're right.
About 2 years ago, and he's been doing like some kind of 1 or 2 songs. Though the songs were not big, but he didn't give up. You understand? That's why I said it's hard work.
Yeah.
Because he came out with some he dropped some, I think 2-3 songs before his first and second sermon follow, right?
I think I know of some Ankonam and then there's another one I've forgotten.
And so it's hard work. He didn't give up. He followed up and then he has achieved what he achieved now. So to me, I know they see him to be luck. Yes, luck will feed day, but it be hard work.
Well, to talk of hard work, I mean there are lots of guys in the industry. I can mention somebody like Camido. I can see the effort George Breton is putting into his artists. Kevin Boy, he's doing a lot of great stuff, going to Nigeria and all that. These guys are all putting hard work into their craft. But we did not find them on that #1 spot, which is very difficult for even some Nigerians. Like, I stand to be corrected, but some artists like Kiss Daniel hasn't even earned that spot in Nigeria before. And so to have a Ghanaian crossing Togo, Benin to earn that #1 spot in Nigeria, I think there should be a factor. There should be something that the likes of Camido and Kevin Boy do not have. Is it the collaboration with Burna Boy? Or is it the fact that he has Empire on his side? I would like to know exactly that right thing that he's done to earn him that spot.
Well, with Black Sherif, yes, Burna Boy's influence is part of this whole thing we get for Nigeria.
Yeah.
Burna influence the inside, but I don't want to make we compare the Camidos and then the Kevin Boys. You understand?
No, I'm not really
the reason
comparing. I'm just saying that they
trying
are
to bring them in. Okay, I understand, but the whole thing is about the Empire. Yes, is part of it. Burna Boy is part of it because for the last, I think, since that song with the Burna Boy came out, the time they dropped that song, it was around number 8 or 7 in Nigeria iTunes chart.
Yeah.
Which I don't think any Ghanaian songs has ever gotten that position.
No. I mean, he's the first person to earn that spot.
So Black Sherif have that thing, and Burna Boy featuring him gave me that spot on the iTunes. And then recently he performed at the 3 Music Awards, which he have this amazing performance.
Yeah.
So say definitely I see the trend on social media with that in performance. The Nigerians, they are also watching. And they already like Black Sherif featuring Burna Boy. The song is big.
Yeah.
So Black Sherif dropping a song, and he's been on the spotlight for his performance at the 3 Music Awards, definitely I know it will have an impact on him getting that position on iTunes in Nigeria. So it's 2 or 3 in 1. It's Burna Boy, 3 Music Awards, and Empire.
Well, you've been more particular about sound, the quality of sound, and there are several times that I've heard you complaining about the sounds that we produce in Ghana being some of the
Yeah.
reasons why our songs cannot really penetrate into the Nigerian market and system there. Do you think this Kwaku the Traveler sound meets the standard that you've been always looking for? Do you think that could be one of the factors that it's been accepted there?
Oh, I don't think they looked at the sound. You understand? I don't think they looked at the sound being a good sound or no. They just look at the message. But me, what I posted on Facebook, now they talk about, see, it get good sound, the concept and everything is on point. But the sound, the reason is he has Burna Boy on it, which me, I'm a Burna Boy fan. And I know the sound that comes out from Burna Boy. The production Burna Boy they drop is epic. His sound quality, the producers he works with, his engineer, Jesse, and all that. You understand? So I know what Burna Boy they put on the table when it comes to production. So Black Sherif getting that level with Burna Boy, I was thinking you also try, if even not the level as Burna, you should try and meet halfway in terms of sound, because we have a lot of songs from our neighbors which are not too extraordinary, but the quality of the sound alone makes the song nice and everybody is jamming to it. So Black Sherif have this, he get this like high tone, you know, the sound.
Yeah.
It gets some high sound, and that high sound, if you don't have a good ear or a good sound engineer to mix and master it for you properly, and you listen to it with like my Bose headphone or any of my other headphones, you put it like you put for your head where you listen, with the way they shout, the way they scream and things, you know, take care, you know, go enjoy the song. If you don't get good mixing and mastering person to work on it, that's a sound engineer to work on it. So me, I was talking from that perspective, you know, because now they listen for Audio Mac. And if you watch the waves even on Audio Mac, it blast.
Oh, I see. I mean, not to cut you. That is one thing I've noticed much about Ghanaian sound, because I'm a video editor. Sometimes when I drop the Ghanaian sounds into the timeline or the editing softwares, I notice that the bass or the normal place that the sounds, it goes way above it. So sometimes if you are even working with some of these sound, you have to bring it down a bit. That is one thing I've noticed about most of our songs that we do here. So you can continue.
So that's what I was talking about. But I think some people didn't understand me. I like Black Sherif. To be honest with you, when Black Sherif, Burna Boy featured him, a lot of people were saying, oh, Burna wants to take the shine. Burna didn't add anything. And me being a Burna Boy fan, I know what he can do for the guy. So I've supported, you know, if you know music very well, you follow music, you realize Black Sherif is doing high life.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have listened to him in a couple of interviews that he says he's doing high life. And I like the fact that at the point that a lot of people are running away from high life, he's, I mean, manning up to say that I'm a high life guy.
High life artist.
You understand?
You understand? Black Sherif is doing high life, but high life on that trap or hip hop kicks.
Yeah. And actually, that should be one of the reasons, or that should be the way we should go. This is the time for us to push that high life agenda. It is said that sometimes when you go to these digital platforms and when you are asked to choose the genre that you do, you are forced to put in Afrobeat, even when you know
Afrobeat. It's because of the numbers. It's because of the numbers. But if you go to a platform like Audio Mac, Audio Mac, if you choose Afrobeat, under the Afrobeat, you get high life and hip life.
Great.
So then that means that means our high life and our hip life is still there, but we don't have the numbers. So it's all about the numbers. You know, if you go to Nigeria, the likes of Flavor and Co, they are
Yeah,
proud to say they are doing high life
yeah,
music. There is a group called Cavemen in Nigeria.
yeah,
They are doing strictly high life music. But one thing about Ghanaians, we don't want to own what we have.
yeah.
We always want to be in other people's shadow. That's how we are.
And
If
I
you
think
check our music
that
history
is not
from day
helping
one,
us.
and it's not helping. You know, music is about originality and being authentic.
Very, very
You
much
see,
understood.
so for me, Black Sherif is doing a high life, and with that thing he's doing, honestly, before God and man, I like everything about Black Sherif. The attitude, body language, the way he talks, some of the things that he says at his age. You go like, hey, how did this guy know all these things? But it's all about knowledge and also research.
Yeah,
Somebody like me, a lot of people will go like, oh, this guy be Olumine, this guy grow. No, I no grow. I do a lot of research and I started early.
yeah, man.
So that's what has helped me to be who I am today. So Black Sherif coming from that kind of background, because from the kind of interviews that I listen from, I watch him do or I listen. He talks about when like he did school, in seniors they tell him about what is life after school.
Yeah,
You understand? So that thing he get points from there. They build on himself where they transform into in music. Because if you listen to the music that he just dropped, it connect to in recent issues with his management.
very, very, very.
And according to him, he wrote that song somewhere January or something.
Wow.
So, you know, it's like prophecy. He has prophesied on himself on whatever is coming to happen. So, honestly, I like him, but my problem is the sound.
You
Is
think
the
that you
only
think that
problem
you,
is
you
the
think
sound.
that he's doing more of in-house production assets? I know Sam Snare is his residence producer. Do you think that
I don't know if Sam
he's
Snell did this one.
okay? I can't, but I know
I
that
don't know about the
okay.
producer.
I know that he moves a lot with Sam Snare. So with every production
Okay.
that he does, I think he's one way or the other involved in it. So I
Okay.
think maybe it's about time that he will move from this kind of in-house production and I mean invite guys. We've been seeing people like Wizkid coming in for Posse G and other people. I think it's about time that he will move from his home, that kind of residence production, and also involve professionals
The
like Posse
residents,
G.
you know, the resident production, let me put this out. The resident production, every artist in the world right now have a resident production.
Yeah,
Most of them have like studio at home.
yeah,
So it's normal. But when you are done with the song, when you are done with your song, from your vocals to your beats to everything, you have to give it to the third party or the second party to listen and add some things to it. It's been like that for a long time.
yeah.
Amachi Dede and Co, Lumba, who Keche Kwame Apia, Nana Tufo, just name them. They were all working with producers outside. When they are done with the works here, they take it abroad, makes them master it.
Yeah.
Yes, we
oh,
have producers who can do both.
yeah.
But doing both and you don't have the equipment for the mixing and mastering, come on, you don't have to force the music. You end up messing up somebody's project.
Well, I
And it
think
has happened to a lot of music in this country.
I think that's you're right. One thing I've also noticed now is that if back in those days you could have somebody like Daughters of Glorious Jesus recording a song in Ghana, or Papa She recording a song in Ghana, flying all the way to Germany to give to them, what's his name, Bodo Steiger or something.
Bodo, yeah.
Yeah, Bodo, to do the final touch up and the master and all that. How about this time that you don't even need to fly, but with the help of the internet, you can actually engage professionals out there and send them data to work on it? That has been one headache That has been one thing I've been always thinking about. Why can't we do this basic thing? Is it
The whole
about the
thing, the whole
chart?
thing boils to, the whole thing boils to education.
I see.
Yeah. Education. Music is a frequency thing.
Yeah.
Music is frequency. Because audio, they are frequencies. The tones, everything, they are frequencies.
Yeah.
So if you think music is all about, oh, I go sing Makotubi, I go sing, oh, no. That's why even on live stage, when there is a performance going on live stage, they have a mixing engineer behind the console, tuning the stuff, the sound. So what about sound that's recorded? This one is live, but this one is recording.
I see.
One thing Ghana, I think we are lacking is our finances when it comes to production is a bit challenging.
Yeah, peanuts.
Yeah, our finances, because some people don't understand that, oh, I've paid this producer to play beat for me. Hey, why should I have to pay a certain sound engineer to mix a master?
I see.
Sometimes I even talk to the producer, they'll tell me, oh, even guitarists we go call and make he can't play guitar self. They no one pay. You understand?
Yeah.
They no one pay. It's all about education.
Well, point well noted. But coming back to Black Sherif's issue, I would like to have your opinion, your honest review from Kwaku, the Traveler. The reason why I'm doing that is that I did an earlier review with the song, but I had Nigerians saying that it is unfair for Ghanaians to do songs that are made in Ghana reviews in Twi language, because these are some of the artists that they appreciate and they want to actually have a breakdown of what they say or what they said in the song.
Is it about the breakdown you did or the song that Black Sherif sang?
No. Their problem is about the breakdown that I did, or the reaction or the review that I did about the song in our native language. So now now that we are speaking on Pidgin, I would like to engage you. I'm sure you've done your own listening to the song.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fairly give in a summary, I mean, briefly, your review about the song. What do you think about Kwaku the Traveler? Does it deserve that hype that it is earning? I mean, is it well arranged enough to earn that #1 spot? Because sometimes you can have song having all the right stuffs done on the song, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I'd like to know your honest review. I mean, people that do review, I'll mention them, the likes of Kojo Sheldon and all that, they do it with some kind of excitement, so sometimes they do not pay details to the technicalities in the song and all that. All fun, but I would like to have your own view as a DJ, as a very professional DJ.
I'll talk from a DJ's perspective.
Yes, that's exactly what I would say.
DJ's point of view. Yes. You know, Black Sherif's song, Black Sherif have the crowds now, like the crowd is there for him.
Yes.
And this particular song is about promotion.
Yeah.
And imaging. Like I said previously, in the promotion and imaging, the message in the song is the usual Black Sherif we know. From it, they talk about, if you know say you know sing before, raise your hands, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
There's that. Oh, my only problem with Black Sherif is sound and some of the language, some of the words.
What kind of words like that, if we could?
Because from Black Sherif's, I think, first song, second song, including some of the features, he normally talk about, I'm sorry to say this, but if you listen to the songs, you know, he talks about herbs.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
he talks about it's normal, you can say it, but being consistent on it will raise eyebrows. You understand?
And I personally have watched interviews that they asked him whether he smokes or he uses the herbs, and he said no. So the point is, then, if you don't smoke, why do you take so much interest in mentioning them in your song? Because I mean, I've worked with somebody like Black Rasta who champions, I mean, herbs and all that, and he's proud to tell you that he uses the herbs, but he
The
doesn't
helps,
smoke
yeah.
them. You know, so I think
Maybe,
you have a
well,
point there.
I can't speak for Black Sherif in terms of he taking it or not. But me, my problem is he always talking about it in his songs.
What would make one repeatedly speaking about help in a song? Because I mean, the likes of Beanie Man, Elephant Man, people that we are known for, like Yapono, people that we know that repeatedly they keep
Yapono, have you seen Yapono
glorifying.
smoking?
Yes,
I don't know. You yourself, you see say Yapono this. You see before
I can't
the way
answer
they
you
talk, am
here.
no.
I can't answer you here, but repeatedly, people that we hear them speaking about the help are people that can actually stand and tell you that they use them. You understand? So the
Okay.
fact that he's not using them, he says he's not using them, and he repeatedly saying it. I mean, Kevin Boy also, uh, he's somebody that keeps mentioning. That's not all the time, but occasionally he mentions herbs in the song, cannabis and all
Yeah.
that. But when they ask him, he shies away from that. So I think that is your concern. Why is it a problem to you that somebody making
Oh,
mention of herbs? It is only illegal in Ghana, but when you go to some other
yeah,
parts
it's
of the
true.
country,
It's true. But I
it's
can't.
allowed
The
to
reason
use.
is, oh, you can mention it. Why not? Abon Santawa, then it's normal. You can mention it. But the thing is, the consistency.
Well, maybe
That's the
probably there
problem.
might be something good in there that he has seen that we haven't seen.
Then he should tell us.
Well, that's up to him to do that. But I
Yeah.
think personally, I see that people that glorify herbs are people who are great fans of herb and all that. But
Oh, okay.
apart from that, is that the only thing that you have that you are not
My
so
problem is
comfortable
those
with?
two things. That's my only problem with Black
The
Sherif.
lyrical content of
The
use of the
lyrics.
herb
That's the quote unquote the help thing, and the sound.
and the sound. When
The
you talk
sound,
about
not
the
all.
sound,
Don't get me wrong. Don't
yeah.
get me wrong. The song, be about say or in sound like in
Yeah.
previous songs. No,
No. We
this
are talking
particular
about
song.
the Kwaku the Traveler. Well,
Yes.
personally, I'll be very honest with you. When I listened to the song on phone, I didn't really feel the vibe, like the
Okay.
production. So I
Okay.
came to the studio, put on my headsets, which
Uh-huh.
is more, that was when I really felt the sound. Now let me ask you, is it about the mixing or it's about the beat? Where do you have a problem with?
The beat. Everybody can play beat, oh,
Yeah,
bro. You and I, we go fit play beat.
I understand.
We go fit play. Everybody go fit play beat. But playing of the beats, when you are done, the mixing and mastering is the main job.
I see. And so you
Yeah.
feel that song wasn't well mastered
That's where the
or
tones will
mixed.
come out. That's where you separate some of the sound. Your kicks, your snare, it will work. It's like the DJ setup. You have your top, you have your sub, That's where the sound will flow. Most of the sound, yeah.
Yeah,
Sound. When you are like they play sound for maybe the club or something, the more you they open, if for not blast,
yeah, I see.
I don't want to do some comparison and mention some songs here, no. But if for not blast, if for just day, the bass, for play the way for play, for not play like you to figure say, hey, why my speaker spoil or something. No.
I see. Do you have that feeling when you play Sherif's music?
Oh yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Like I said, the sound. And you listen, some of the foreign songs, yeah, like the R&B hip hop, they will shout,
Yeah,
but it will not even pierce.
yeah. The levels are.
Yeah, it's normal. You can even open, but it will not even pierce.
Well, regards to what you're saying, one guy who is known for negative post and all that, Albert Hyde or whatever they call him, Bongo Ideas. He's a very good friend of mine. I didn't know he's the person even doing all those.
Who is Albert Hyde?
Bongo Ideas.
That guy who been giving who's been like, did they criticize people anyhow?
Yes.
I don't want to discuss them.
Oh.
I don't want to throw light on them.
No, not about lights, but he made a statement that Black Sherif's music is all noisy and all that. The reason why I'm also saying this is that because of the sound factor that you brought in there.
I'm talking from sound. I'm being technical here. Okay. I'm talking about production. Oh, mind you, I said his previous songs are calm, they are cool.
It is just
but this particular sound is what I have problem with.
I see.
So he's saying Black Sherif songs. He used the S. Black Sherif songs are noisy. What makes it noisy?
Well, I think that normally he
should tell us.
I mean, guys, maybe like that is his opinion.
That they know. To be honest with you, that guy's opinion, they make sense to me. None of his things they make. I don't. To be honest with you, like I don't want to talk about. No, let's go. Let's discuss.
I understand you. Personally, I have made that comment before that his main achievement is for people to talk about him. That is why he always goes on that lane of
so no problem. Make me discuss something.
So back on track to our discussion on Black Sherif. I think this would all be your only problems you had in there, the sound and the lyrical contents of the song. Yes, so well noted. And
the sound, not all the lyrics, but
that's the constant use of the herb in it.
Herb, yes.
Yes. All right. To wrap it up, what do you think we should do more in our Ghanaian industry that we can have constant features or constant entry into the Nigerian chat as well? I mean, they are always entering our chats here. So I think
the Nigerian entry in our chat is no news. You should understand. It's one of the reasons why Nigerians are always entering our chat is migration.
Yeah.
Nigerians migrate to Ghana more than Ghanaians go to Nigeria.
That is accepted.
It's migration, one. Second, iTunes and those spaces. Master, how many Ghanaians have bank account to pay for iTunes every month?
Yeah, that one, yeah. Myself, I don't get iTunes account.
So the few people where they get money, they get iTunes account. If then they stream where they take judge the whole industry.
Yeah.
And those people they stream iTunes and things. Then there's some small part of Accra.
Yeah.
So using iTunes to judge that that is Ghana music for you, I think it's wrong.
Point well noted. So going forward, what will be your recommendations for people or Ghanaians doing music?
We should do music for the world.
Yes.
I'll say this. I've said it before. I said it on 3 Music some time ago. We should do music for the world. We should stop doing music for our friends.
Oh, okay.
Because some of our songs, they are like, we they do for our parties, then they follow we around. We they do for our boys.
I see.
We should do music for the world. We should let the song connect. The production is one. The words, the lyrics. We should not always make it look like my friends say be banger. No, they ain't know that. No.
I get that vibe. All right. Point
so
well noted.
We should do music for the world.
Point well noted. DJ Ashman encourages us to do more world music than just to sit in some corner and do songs that
let me clarify something here.
Okay.
Let me clarify something here. Nobody should think that Black Sherif's song is the only Ghanaian song that has made it big in Nigeria like that.
Like No.1 Sports, we are talking about the charts #1
Okay,
spot.
the #1 spot thing in Nigeria, Ghana, we've had a #1 spot. That time there was no iTunes.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
There was no digital platform to sell music and all that, and we
To
were able
actually
to
track
do
and
it.
have data to back it up.
Aha.
Can
We
you
were able to do something there. So
can you name
Black
some
Sherif
of these songs that
entering
have
the
been able to
digital
earn
space is a
this
plus.
spot?
Yes. Come again.
Can you name some of these past hits that have been able to hit that spot in Nigeria? That's #1 or
Oh,
that's
a lot of
top.
songs. So
I know of Ahumkawom.
You May Kiss the Bride.
Ah,
Miss Bell, 16 years.
wow.
Castro, Bone Shaker. And Miss Bell, Yopo.
Yeah.
Yeah, were all big songs in Nigeria.
But just that we did not have those iTunes very vibrant in those days to actually back it up and all that. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense there. You have a valid point there.
Black Sherif, you know, since the inception of this online thing, iTunes things, Ghana have never been in that position for a long time.
Yes.
No, not for a long time before.
Yeah.
On this digital stores in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So Black Sherif getting it is honestly it's a big deal for us, and I think we should applaud his management team and him himself and whatever he's doing.
Yeah. I heard Kim Promise made a tweet. I'm trying to see if I can.
Yeah, he talks about people talk about whatever, and Black Sherif is working to gain whatever. I don't know. Is that be the talk of?
That is I think some they talk plenty way, some they make them a work talk for them.
Yeah.
Of my G. Yo.
Yeah.
So that's
that one
they be saying that.
You be your opinion. So I don't want to say they talk to somebody. If they share your mind.
Like if they talk to somebody,
in the meantime,
like if they talk to who? They talk to Shatta or they talk to
that one they be up to in their conscience. But in the meantime, we should also put the spotlight on our king, Rocky Dawouni.
Yeah man.
Rocky Dawouni. He's the only Ghanaian who has been nominated twice on the Grammys.
Yeah.
And I think we are not giving him the right spotlight we supposed to give him, especially today being the event or the awards day. So I will use this opportunity to big up Rocky Dawouni for holding the flag of Ghana high wherever he goes. You make sure you do what he's supposed to do to project Ghana. If you listen to his previous album, like his recent album, the album that has given him this nomination at the Grammys, it's more about Ghanaian tones in it.
Yeah.
He breaks everything down to the Ghanaian, you know. Yeah. So I want to big him up and also big up his team, and I wish him all the best for tonight.
Right, great submission there. I'm really proud that he also worked with a couple of Ghanaian engineers on the song.
That's producers.
Like, yes, Ghanaian producers on the song, like Way or Thing, I know of. I don't know any other person. I don't know if you know any other person, producer in Ghana.
Well, I don't know, but I know he worked with Otin. Yeah, okay. That's what I know.
All right, so
I don't think it's only Otin. He may work with other people too, but I know Otin.
Yes. So we are praying that he comes home with the something special today, especially now that Black Star is going for the World Cup. If we get a Grammy, that would be a great feeling.
Yeah. So let's just hope for the best.
Yes.
And just let's support him. Let's because I did watch online. Be like today, the whole thing is about Black Sherif. Yes, no problem. We are happy, but we should also think about.
I think there is something we need to pay attention to. We Ghanaians are centered in celebration of people who are doing well. It's become more of a generational thing that people who are not in our generation, when they are achieving great heights, we refuse to put that spotlight on them. Last week, Ebotela is having a concert, I think somewhere in August or December in US. It's a jazz concert. The
Okay.
show has been sold out as at
Okay.
now. And
Okay.
no Ghanaian, I mean, at the age of 87 or 88, this is something that Ghanaians should speak about, should make equal noise that we are making, like that of
I think
Rocky
the whole
Daruni.
thing.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you. I think it's our media. You know, you and I, we are media people.
Yeah.
We only look at the numbers, but not the achievements.
I see.
You understand? Because right now, if you post online and you write about Ebu Taylor, most of the young folks will go like, "Oh no, so no wine."
Yeah.
Then media, I think we should find ways and means and project some of this. You know me, I like the old folks.
Yeah, I know very
We should
well.
find ways and means and get them into what we do. You understand? Because without them, we won't be here.
No. I think the event is even in
We
August
can never
7th.
be here without them. So we should find ways and means, because even if you listen to our radio stations now, almost 90% don't even play songs which are even 10 years old.
Yes, they are all playing the new songs.
Everybody, so it's basically becoming one way.
And I think that's would not help us quickly.
To not help us grow, because if you listen to you listen to like Eboteles songs, Beyonce or Brandy or somebody sampled some of
Kelly
his
Rowland,
works, right?
let me tell you something. Yeah. Let me tell you something a lot of people do not know about Ebotela. Ebotela is more of a jazz musician.
Oh yeah.
So there are lots of these jazz songs that mostly when they are reading announcements on TV, on radio, they play them at the background when they are doing commercials, when they are doing documentaries.
And ask yourself, how many radio presenters or radio stations have, apart from Kofi Kumbeosin that I listen, and you have a sick tune for his LPMs on radio? How many radio presenters have even a sick tune? Some even talk over the lyrics of a song, not to talk of looping somewhere, or maybe
that's a conversation
letting the song, you know. So with that one, we have a long way to go, and we should learn and also try and educate the young people. Let them know that music is not only about the new school, but there was once upon a time.
One thing that I would say is that they forget that every new musician would at a point in time become an old musician.
Yes.
So if you fail to celebrate the person ahead of you, that is the same picture you are painting to the upcoming generation.
It is from my upbringing, bro. If you want us to go there, I have a lot to say about this.
Let's reserve that for another segment. We've already done almost about 40 minutes, and I think it would be fair for us to keep our conversation short for our viewers to enjoy the content. So thank you so much for your time spent well with us. And I'm sure that people will make a lot of sense in this discussion that we did. And I'm sure the musicians that their names were mentioned, we mean no harm to anybody. Genuinely, we love them and we are supporting, and we will love their craft to get better and get better very well. My name is Kwaku Rich. It's been me and my brother DJ Ashman. He's the CEO of Native Television here on YouTube. You can subscribe to his channel. He has great content, a lot of interviews that will also excite you on his platform. I'll end here, and then leave your comments in the section there so that we can also get these great feedbacks and create the content just the way you want it to be. My name is DJ Kwaku Rich. I'll end here.
All right.